Hi everyone, it's Ashley and I'm back this week with a new video for Hip Kit Club using the August kits and our August cut files. You can see I've already cut the cut files. These are some by Kim Watson, and this week I'm kind of doing a focus on the photos, and most of the time I only use one photo on my layout. That's just how I like to do it. But I had these photos from the playground trip like back earlier in this year, and so I thought this would be a good way to get all three of these on one layout, and I decided to use this crepe paper pattern paper because it already has kind of a grid look to it, and so that worked perfectly for my photos. And so you can see I've already had those printed and cut, and I'm just kind of placing them in a triangle on the layout. And like I said, I already had the cut files cut. This is from one of the sets that Kim Watson did for August. And so I just wanted to add those, and I also cut that from a crepe paper pattern paper with the wood grain because I liked the way that it stood out against the colors on the crepe paper, different color paper here. So I went off camera and did some stitching. I stitched around each of the photos just to create kind of a little border and also through the cut file. And now I'm adding my title with the Dear Lizzie chipboard little thickers that go with the Saturday collection. And I liked that it had that kind of soft salmon color that's also in the crepe paper pattern paper, so it worked perfectly for my title. And this was a quick layout just because kind of the paper did all the work for me. And I just mostly embellished from here on out using some of the different embellishments from the kits. This is also crepe paper, some of the wood veneers that are already, they already have adhesive on the back. So you can just pop those right on your layout. And I also wanted to use one of the pink paisley wood veneers. So I went with this heart that had a lighter kind of teal color, and it mixed okay with the crepe paper paper. I'm trying to decide what else I want to add, and that kind of threw off my grid look, so I decided I didn't want to put that there. But I did love the ampersand at the bottom with that yellow. They both had the yellow, so that was really fun. And I've used this wood veneer pack on several layouts and still have a good bit of pieces left, so I always like that Kimberly puts things in there like that because you can use it on multiple layouts, and then even for us as DT members, I still have a lot of stuff left over after my assignments every month, so I could use it on extra layouts also if I want to once I'm done with my assignments for the month. So I just added some adhesive to those just to get those in place. And I'm going back to some crepe paper. I'll use a lot of crepe paper on this one. There's a lot of crepe paper in the August kit, which I really like, a lot of the Cute Girl collection. So I wanted to use some of the little puffy stickers. And I like the contrast of the black here with the XO banner. So I decided to add that right there under the cut file. And you can pretty much see how this layout's shaping up. Like I said, it's mostly embellishing. I didn't do any kind of crazy techniques or anything on this one, just because I wanted, like I said, the focus on the photos. So you have the three photos and then everything else just kind of around those, just to kind of make them stand out. So I'm just looking to see if there are any more of the little stickers that I want to add. Sometimes I add stuff and put it to the side, and then I think of something else maybe that I want to go back and look on that sheet for, and I'll come back and add it. So sometimes I use one thing and then use it later on too. And these are also with the Dear Lizzie Saturday collection. They are some clear stickers, and I really liked the way that they looked on this paper. It almost looks like it's printed once you add it on there. So I thought that was really cool. And also it went with the black puffy sticker XO banner to kind of create that visual triangle and balance out the black color. I usually always like to have black on a layout, just kind of like for a graphic pop and contrast, so if I can work it in, I usually do. So this is getting close to finishing. I have a few more things I think I add here at the end, but you'll see the finished layout and some close-ups. Thanks for joining me this week, and I'll see you next week for a new video.